Bet you can't even tell that I just cut my hair and I did it badly. Okay guys, hi, hello. We are doing Percy Jackson quizzes today. Oh! A child made this! Every month on the channel, I'm going to shout out a different charity, and this month's charity is NAACP. This stands for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. This is an organization that is fighting to end racial inequality. Down below in the description will be the link to their website. You can donate, support in any way, even through their merch, or just learning more about what they're doing throughout the community and how you can help. Thank you guys. Here's the background. I do have a Camp Half-Blood shirt. I do own one. I didn't bring it to college. Crazy idea, I know. But I do have an orange tank top that I am wearing, and I have a gift from my boyfriend that is a necklace of my name in ancient Greece. Ancient Greek. This apparently is my name in ancient Greek. I don't know. It could also just be an Etsy witch that decided to write stuff down on a necklace. We don't really have a way to check that, huh? Because I don't know ancient Greek. Growing up, I feel like I heard of Percy Jackson. I don't know. I don't think I knew anybody who read it either. If you knew me as a child and you read Percy Jackson and I told you I'm not reading that, I'm sorry. But I don't think I had that experience. I don't think anybody told me to read it. That was until I started dating my boyfriend, and that was one of his favorite things as a child. Not even going to lie to you, reading the description of Percy in the books, I was like, my boyfriend? Like, I mean, not really sea green eyes, more sea blue, but the hair and the sarcasm, it's all there, you know? Maybe I did read the books way after you're supposed to, because I think I was basically a legal adult. That's not important. What is important is that I did read them, and I very much enjoyed them. And then I read the second series, and I very much enjoyed the second series. I'm in the middle of Trials of Apollo right now. I say the middle, I mean book 2. I know there's some changes made to the show from the books, but honestly, show's pretty good. It's not been too bad. Because I didn't grow up with it, and I was kind of sort of like a 17-year-old reading a children's book. I never really did like the fandom stuff that existed. So I honestly couldn't tell you off the top of my head which cabin belongs to which god. I don't even know. People are like, are you also from cabin 11? I'm like, I have no idea which one that is. And I also have no idea who I would be. You know, whose child am I? Let's see. Okay, yes. This quiz is, do you know things about PJO? Okay. So they want to have a little thing. Okay, guys, before we start, I just want to state I may put some answers wrong because I'm just going off what I remember from the books. Same. So maybe I'll do really well. What's the main character's name? This is a child might have made this. Which one? Uh-oh. A child made this. Oh. A child made this. What's the name of the second book? Ooh, this is really hard. See, they keep typing which wrong, and I'm guessing that's not on purpose. The name of the magical camp of the series. Oh, see. Now this one's kind of, that one's kind of hard. And it was so peak. Yeah, a child made this. I answered 11 out of 11 questions correctly. Marry me? No, that's fine. Am I gay test comes up next. Okay. We don't need the sirens anymore. Okay, we don't need the sirens to be revealing this stuff. We can figure it out through quizzes. If you had to choose between saving you, your friend, or your family, what would you do? I'm not good to anybody if I'm dead. That's honestly a really great way to think. Myself, because they both hurt me before. No, I would panic and totally freak out. No, if I would be able to save anyone. I mean, that's probably more true. My family, because I would want to see my friend's reaction. Save everyone with my awesome powers. Okay. Without a doubt, I would save my friend. I'd die for them. Do you have any enemies? I wonder. I doubt it. I have more than anyone else. Maybe he looks around. I think you know me. Okay. Again. What? I did until I killed them. JK, I just kicked their butts in kickball and gym. I need to remember that I'm an adult looking at a kid thing. I'm an adult looking at a kid thing. Nobody has ever said so I believe them. I'll do that. I would not ride anything bareback. I would search the woods. Safety is very big for me. Revenge, knowing, I don't know. Trust is very big. Trust. I will go with that. What do you fear most? Losing a loved one, losing in general. These are good. Not knowing everything. Ooh. Whatever it is already happened. Dang. Okay. You learn one thing. You're learning your best friend. That doesn't make much sense to me. Oh, we're role playing. Okay. Everything. I said one thing. Okay. When, how I'm going to die. Ooh. Is your fatal flaw trusting? Okay. My fatal flaw is trusting, guys. And once again, am I gay? Which Camp Half-Blood cabin do you belong in? This is 22. What job would you like to have? Whoa. This is in depth, dude. Okay. Tries to find out what happens when we die. So a scientist or philosopher of some sort. I don't really know the proper name. Hey, person who made the quiz. You could look that up, probably. No writing or, like, storytelling. That's fine. There, so I'll just say musician. Sure. Charm speaking ever include speaking French. Most of these suck. Controlling the weather is the one that's getting to me. If you all know my book. Controlling the weather. I don't want to be a daughter of Zeus. But I'm going to have to go with that one. Do you care about people in the environment? Yes. I prefer not to fight. How about we make peace instead? That's usually how I am. I like all animals though. But I'll go with dog. I like dogs. I guess family shows? I don't know what that means. Lucky. About average. I like to look at your reflection. I don't know. I do when I need to. I'm best alone, but I'm fine with a few people. Not too many, though. And I'm learning that more and more. Halloween. What is your worst fear? Losing my family, being ignored. Sometimes I wish I was ignored more. And then sometimes I want the exact opposite. I really can't tell. Yeah, I think not being good enough is a big fear. What talents do you have? I can sing sometimes. I dabble in art and drawing. I do it, but I'm not good at it. I write stories. I do it. I think my stories are pretty good. I don't think my writing is the best in the entire world. But like I'm very proud of my work. I will be a filmmaker. I've barely broken out into it, but like I'm learning that. I play guitar, I play clarinet, I sing. I kind of do a lot of different stuff. So I'll go with it. Olympian god is your favorite? And no, Artemis is not an option here. I'm clarifying this here because I'm low-key tired of people constantly asking why she's not in here as a response or as a result. It's based on which gods can have children. Oh, since Artemis swore to be an eternal maiden, that's not possible. Now, I could add a result for hunters of Artemis, but anyone can become a hunter, and no, only women can. And I wanted every results to be able to apply to either gender, which would not be the case with Artemis. No, you're right. Okay, fine. But if she were my favorite... See, that... Okay. I see what you mean here. But you're not asking who would we rather have as a parent. You're asking our favorite god. That can be anybody. My parent can be one god, but I could have a favorite. You know? So Artemis can still be my favorite and not have any chance to be my parent. So while I understand what you mean... It doesn't apply here, but that's fine. Let's look. Definitely not Hera. So, okay. Let me get this straight. We're including Hestia, is that how you say it? We're including her. But she's not technically an Olympian. But we're not including Artemis because she can't be your parent. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but that does not make any sense. Not Hermes. Okay. Not Hermes. We're not going down that route again. Okay, we're done with that. Not Athena. Okay, no. Say this here and now. None of them are good parents. Okay? I think I have to go Poseidon. I honestly, I think I have to go Poseidon. Death? That's not an element. Okay, but most of these aren't an element. But I love it when it storms. So, and also, my goal is to get 10k takers. I know I should share this or recommend this. It would mean a lot to me, and I'd really appreciate it. Only if I could, of course. Okay, guys. They want 10k takers. I want 10k subs. Let's make something happen. What? What? With the... Hephaestus? Congratulations, you've been claimed by Hephaestus, the blacksmith god. Which one of my answers led to Hephaestus? Tend to be creative, intelligent, and antisocial. You're most likely dedicated to your work and invested in your hobbies. You may have a skill with technology/machinery. I don't. Children of Hephaestus are usually pretty underrated. Although you may not be as powerful as a child of the big three, they will turn to you for help at some point. Now get out there and start tinkering. Powers, good instinct with machinery. I don't have that. What part? I didn't choose the fire one. I did not choose the fire one. I'm not crazy, right? Team chat, are you listening? Guys, which one of my answers sounded like Hephaestus? I never said anything about machinery. How are you getting something about machinery? We're gonna do now. Who's your godly parent? Minor gods included. Okay. Oh. Ow. What? What flesh are you struggling with? Haha. Oh. Folk. But nature. Being around children, they're just so innocent. Who likes children? Because every single time, man. Iris. You have been claimed by Iris, goddess of rainbows. Children of Iris tend to care for others more than they would for themselves. You are most likely pretty optimistic, which is good considering the rainbow stands for hope. Okay, I forgot it was minor gods included. Iris, honestly, that makes more sense than Hephaestus. Okay, So maybe I'm Iris. We are at our last quiz, ladies and gents. And everybody else who's here today, we are at our final quiz. If you're a Percy Jackson fan, I am, then chances are you've thought long and hard about which cabin at Camp Half-Blood you'd end up in, aka which Greek god would claim you as their child. Apparently Hephaestus or Iris, I don't know. So it's time to find out once and for all. Take this quiz to find out who you'd be claimed by if you were in the world of Percy Jackson. I'm sure the cast took this quiz. First, in your friend group, what best describes you? I go with the flow. What love language combo do you identify with most? I fear quality time and words of affirmation. Also, which alignment do you identify with the most? Not evil. I just kind of live my life. I'm just kind of here. So maybe I'm neutral. Am I a true neutral? Let's think about this. Lawful good is a philosophy that goodness is best achieved through law and order. I don't think I'm lawful good. Chaotic good. What is neutral good? I think I'm a neutral good. I'd like to think I'm a neutral good. Either that or I'm a true neutral. But I know I'm neutral. Oh my god, he's 3 apples tall. Okay. Which Camp Half-Blood camper would you want to join you? Oh, you're going on a quest and assembling a team. I'm assembling a team. I'm going on a quest. Percy's going anyway. Okay, can we be honest? If someone's going on a quest, Percy's just gonna be there anyway. So I don't, do I have to even ask for Percy? He will be there. Okay, I would just go straight for Percy. Because honestly, he's really great at what he does. But he's going to go whether I ask him to or not. It's a quest. Here's my thought process here. I bring Thalia with me. Percy's gonna go anyway. And then I have 2 of them. I have 2! Now just pick another iconic character to join you. I have Percy and Thalia. Because Percy's going anyway. We've established this. And I have Thalia. I'll have Peta. It's fine. Which ancient Greek mythology creature are you fighting? Is that a bad answer for bringing Thalia? Scared of Percy Jackson, just choose a blue snack. Blue cupcake looks very delicious. Blue cupcake looks I like ice cream more than anything, but blue cupcake looks very delicious. Which Greek myth is your favorite? I have to go with Orpheus and Eurydice. I have to. And I'll tell you why. I learned of the story of Orpheus and Eurydice is actually through marching band. When I was drum major, that was the story we told. Through the band, we had Dance Macabre and everything. It was really beautiful, actually. And we had actors down there as Orpheus and Eurydice. We even had Hades come out, and the color guard was all underworld demons, and it was really great. And I was drum major. I was conducting the whole thing, and that is when me and my boyfriend got together. So Orpheus and Eurydice, very important and dear to my soul. If you had to give a presentation about why one of these book series is the best, which one would you choose? It's between The Hunger Games and Percy Jackson. Looking at this, I have not read any of the bottom row. Harry Potter. I don't want to talk about Harry Potter. But Hunger Games is a lot more culturally impactful, I'd say, in its story. It's a lot more important. I want everyone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. 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 No, it can't be true. Please. It's not true. No. No. What? You would be claimed by Hera, which means you'd be in cabin 2 of marriage, women, and motherhood, and tomfoolery and f***ery, among other things. Since Hera does not run around having affairs with mortals. If you're clean by her, you're a very rare half-blood. Like Hera, you are fiercely loyal, powerful, have a bit of a vengeful side that comes out if you're ever wronged. I never said anything about being vengeful. I'm tired of these. I'll make more. It's the fucking Wayfinders. That's crazy. That's... Don't give me Hera. Are you kidding? You hate me. I got Hephaestus, Iris, and Hera. I hate Hera.